Friends, Walla Walla University has issued a statement concerning their gender identity video that went viral. You know, what is there in the statement? We are going to talk about it, but before that, a lady sang a hymn that touched my heart.
All hail the power of Jesus' name, let angels prostrate fall. Bring forth the royal diadem, and crown him Lord of all. Bring forth the royal diadem, and crown him Lord of all.
I have linked this song in the description so you can watch the full clip after watching this video. Alright, now let's get started. Last week, a video from the Walla Walla University about gender identity went viral. This video was part of the orientation program for all fresh students. In other words, all fresh students were required to watch this video.
Social identities are social constructs, meaning that our understanding of them is rooted in the society that we're a part of. For example, in the US, we're used to there being 2 genders. However, in other cultures, there are over 20 genders. The idea that there are only 2 genders is reinforced by bathroom labeling, census categories, baby gender reveal parties, and much more. Generally, these social constructs come from age-old systems that create power dynamics based on someone's membership in a social identity group. However, just because they're social constructs doesn't mean that people's experiences with privilege and oppression are any less real.
We all have multiple social identities.
Friends, the gender identity portion of the video is what many Adventists are talking about, especially the portion that says there are over 20 genders. The Bible makes it clear that there are only 2 genders. Let's read Genesis chapter 5 verse 2. It says, "He created them male and female, and blessed them and called them mankind in the day they were created." So friends, the idea of multiple genders seems to be something that promotes LGBT. Now, do you know what is really happening? This idea or this concept has entered into the schools, including the kindergarten schools. Let's go ahead and watch this.
California kindergarten teacher is facing outrage after discussing gender identity with her students. One child came to the teacher with books on the subject while going through a gender transition. Now the teacher is defending herself. Sharon Roget from CBS station KOVR in Sacramento has the story.
And what I will share over and over again is how proud I was of my students.
An emotional Rockland Academy teacher addressing a packed house of parents, many furious about her decision to discuss the topic of gender identity inside her kindergarten class.
It was never my intent to harm any students, only to support them through a difficult situation.
The teacher defended her actions to read 2 books she says were given to her by a transgender child going through a transition.
The kindergartners came home very confused about whether or not you can pick your gender, whether or not they really were a boy or a girl.
Parents say besides the books, the transgender student at some point during class also changed clothes and was revealed as her true gender. And many parents say they feel betrayed and blindsided.
I want her to hear from me as a parent what her gender identity means to her and to our family. Not from a book that may be controversial. My daughter went home crying, shaking, so afraid that she could turn into a boy.
The issue was not on the agenda, so parents spoke out during Monday night's public comment.
Now, the Walla Walla University's gender identity video that went viral made some Adventists ask some questions. And this is one of the questions some Adventists asked. Who was the coordinator for the Jumpstart program for all fresh students? Who was this coordinator? And you know what, friends? It turned out to be this man you see on your screen. This man is the coordinator for the Jumpstart program for all fresh students of the Walla Walla University. And when I say Jumpstart, it's just an orientation program for the students who enter the university. So that is the man there on your screen. He is the coordinator for the Jumpstart program for all fresh students. And friends, you know what? According to Fulcrum, this same man came out as homosexual in 2020. So you now see how things are going. Now, friends, the university has issued a statement about this video. And what is there in the statement? Let's look at it. Let's read the statement that you find on your screen. The statement was issued on September 8th, 2023. It says, "This week I became aware of concerns regarding an online training model offered by Walla Walla University as part of a new student orientation program. The module was developed and provided by Get Inclusive, a third-party, non-Adventist company that offers training modules that assist us in meeting state and federal regulations for higher education institutions. After viewing the module, I have determined that some content does not accurately reflect Walla Walla University's commitment to Seventh-day Adventist beliefs and values. I immediately instructed our academic administrators to remove the module and to identify alternative training options that accurately reflect our commitment. As I noted in an April presentation to our faculty and staff, today's social complexities and popular culture must not be allowed to diminish our ability to conduct our work through the lens of our Seventh-day Adventist faith. As such, we expect our faculty, staff, and students to cohere with Seventh-day Adventist values. Our Walla Walla University mission challenges us to convey to students a wisdom that translates academic achievements into responsible citizenship, generous service, a deep respect for the beauty of God's creation, and the promise of recreation through Jesus Christ. This work is a holy calling, and we work hard to get it right. Thank you for reaching out to express your concerns and for your prayers as we grow our community of faith and discovery." Signed by John McVeigh, that is the president, Walla Walla University. So friends, this is the statement that has been released by the Walla Walla University concerning the gender identity video that went viral. We thank God for this statement. But the question is, why did they give the job, that is the contract, to Get Inclusive non-Adventist company? Why did they give the contract to this Get Inclusive company? You know, the name of the company actually tells you what they do. The name itself tells you who are actually supporting the company. Get Inclusive company. Get Inclusive non-Adventist company. That is what the statement says. Was there not any Adventist-owned company that could do the job? Some of our brothers and sisters have excellent companies that could do the job. There are Adventist-owned companies out there. There are Adventist-owned businesses out there. But we go past them and give contracts to non-Adventist companies. And after doing all these things, we expect these Adventists who own these big companies to come to church and give big monies. You know, this is the truth. Go out there and see the number of Adventist businesses that are struggling. Go and see the number of Adventist-owned companies, Adventist-owned businesses that are struggling. And we get contracts Our institutions get contracts. Some of our churches get contracts, and they give the contract to some people who are not Adventist. When we say some of these things, some people sit somewhere and they say that we talk too much. Some people sit somewhere and they say that we are attacking the church. No. Just think about this. So could they not find any Adventist-owned business, Adventist-owned company that could do this model for the school? Could they not find some? You know, this is so sad, and I think this is what we actually want. We gave it to them and they have done it for us, and we are having problem with it. They are now promoting or teaching our students something that are not biblical, that are not found in the Bible. And now we are having problem with what they did for us. You know, now we are going to pay some other people to have this done again. Is that not waste of money? Is that not waste of resources, God's resources? Now, I decided to promote Adventist-owned businesses on this channel, because some Adventist-owned businesses are struggling. Not that they are not good. Some out there are doing good jobs, excellent jobs. So if you're watching me and you have any business, I mean registered business, just send me an email. And I hope I'm not going to get some 10,000 emails, because it's going to be a lot of work on me. But the bottom line is that we should promote our businesses. We should support the people, our own people that are in businesses, that own companies. If the church or church institutions have businesses or have contracts, they should give them to Adventist-owned companies, Adventist-owned businesses, the good ones. I'm not talking about those Adventist companies that are not doing well. Like, there are some Adventist businesses, in fact, they are not doing well because they are not truthful. I'm not talking about those companies, but I'm talking about those companies or those businesses that are legitimate, that are truthful, that are doing hard work, but are struggling. These are the companies that I'm talking about. We should support them. When we get contract, we should give it to them. Let me save my breath here, all right, friends? This is the truth. We must support Adventist-owned businesses. We must support them. I think I need to have separate videos that promote Adventist-owned businesses. That is what I'm going to do. That promotes Adventists that are doing so well outside there. Just contact me. You'll find my email in the description. All right? Thank you for watching The Truth. See you next time.